Hello, I am your 2018 running for Senate, United States of America Senate candidate, and then I am also your 2020 presidential candidate. Woo woo, Michelle Hope Walker. Okay, so you all know I'm a comedian, speaker, evangelist, rapper. I do all actor. I do all kinds of stuff. But with these videos, a lot of times it's informing and discussing, different things that I feel led to discuss and talk about. Okay, so again, I'm Michelle Hope Walker, and it's also about informing people. A lot of things I'm talking about is about informing people, encouraging people, teaching people, different things of that sort. So anyway, let me dive right in. So Illuminati, that's the first thing I'm on right now today. Let me date this video because I like to date videos. So today is Monday, and it is November 13th, 2017. So Monday, November 13th, 2017. Illuminati. SNL, Saturday Night Live, SNL. Illuminati masquerade ball. Who was that for? What was that about? Google it. For some of the stuff I talk about, because I don't have time to go into all details and explain everything, Google Illuminati, Google masquerade ball. You know what? Also, it makes me think about Prodigy, because that's one thing that Prodigy was doing between his music, and I think he was doing like a stage theater play thing, and just a whole bunch of stuff exposing this type of activity. But I'm just like, really, Illuminati? Y'all just don't give a hoot about us. I mean, they just boldly put it out there live on Saturday Night Live, showing their little masquerade ball and different things. I'm just like, interesting, So I'm like, is somebody being recruited, initiated? What is going on? And a lot of times when they do these balls or different things are going on, someone is being brought in or they're displaying messages. So that's why when you watch TV, you always got to know TV, movies, whatever it is, read books, online, social media, whatever. Some of these different things have media, well, not a lot, have hidden meetings, but hidden meanings. So HIDDEN, hidden meanings to them. Okay, I want to make sure because I'm not gonna go fast, and once I get to going, I just get talking. So I want to make sure y'all hear me, so I come back. And so hidden messages, hidden meanings to them. Now, people like to talk about those of us that are able to see through the stuff and be like, interesting, what's going on here? They try to label people conspiracy type there, or just whatever they can to label negative because we see truth, see what's really going on. And they paid off other people that may see what's going on but are not going to speak about it. So it's like, hush money, because a lot of people know what's going on. But I just found that so interesting. I'm like, because when you look at the Illuminati masquerade balls, they can range from a number of things that happen at them. But I just thought that was interesting. I really, not going to talk too much on it, on what's what, but that's interesting. They literally did. I'm like, these people are bold. These people don't give a hoot about. I mean, it's like anymore, where they used to try to hide it. So I'm talking about hidden message, but then again, they're not even hiding it no more. They just like, here it is, and what, They coming in like a gangster. They coming in like a gangster. Here we are, what you gonna do? Type thing. I'm like, all right, Illuminati. Really? You just all masquerade ball all on for all of us to see. I'm like, And then they had the little fighting part in there. But if you notice, Tiffany wasn't dressed up in a mask. But they did bring Tiffany in and helping to hit the little guy that was down there. And then you had the piece where one person was dressed like a, Beck, was dressed like a female with the mask. And you take the mask off, you seen it was a man. You gotta pay attention, y'all pay attention. And Lauren does not come in a lot on the skits. Very interesting. And he came in with pulling off the mask. I've been around Tiffany Haddish before, and I've even heard, her comment where she talk about, I know I went to support her. I think it was a Netflix. It was one of those specials. I can't remember if it was Netflix that did it or something. Probably was Netflix. Because Netflix been doing a lot of the comedian type comedy specials. But I remember listening to Tiffany when she was talking about that. Let me see. Tiffany had mentioned about that. You know, she be watching stuff like, you know, she gave a little scenario of her getting on the plane when she was doing the movie. Girls, the movie, The Girls, was it Girls Night Out or Girls and I should have the movie in my head. I do all kind of videos about it. But anyway, and they were flying from one place to another. She was like, this is how Leah died. Tiffany is so funny. But so I really don't feel in a sense that Tiffany would be down with that Illuminati type stuff. And it would be interesting to know if they tried to get Tiffany to wear masks and do it. Tiffany's like, nope, nope. Because Tiffany is real. I support Tiffany. I like Tiffany. And maybe if the fighting scene was sort of again showing that, look, Tiffany don't play. You know, she don't play. She gonna handle business, right, Tiff? That's right, girl. But or the flip mode is that they bring Tiffany in fighting and finishing off the fight as if to say we brought a new one on. You know, I don't know. You know, please pray for Tiffany and all the rest of them. You know, we don't know who it was for. It could have been a sign for somebody else. You know, but. You know, and who would know that? Unless you really know about the Illuminati. Again, you can Google it. Matter of fact, I even recently found out they had a little Illuminati museum down on Wilshire, 3751, which is so interesting and ironic because I literally went to a Soul Train, because even when I lived in Atlanta, Georgia, and Decatur, Illinois, I would fly out here and work different events. I would fly out to LA and work different events, award shows, TV shows, just do different things. And I remember coming out and doing the event, one of the Soul Train Awards. It might have been one of the last Soul Train Awards actually that they had here in Los Angeles, because now they tend to do more in Vegas. But let's see, so I'm dating myself. That was some years. Oh my God, it was like 2004, 2002. But anyway, they had it at this particular place. You know, where I'm just finding out is houses the Illuminati Museum. I think they call it the Masonry Museum or something of the sort. 3751 Wilshire Boulevard. So peep that out. Go visit that museum. And even when I was reading a clipping, because it was in LA Weekly, actually, which is like a free magazine that they have here in Los Angeles, California. And you know me, I'll be reading with detail. And so I seen it, and I was like, what a hidden gem, where most of the people wouldn't even know when I say gem, G-E-M, because a lot of people wouldn't even probably have noticed that little article or that little, you know, synopsis of that, you know, but you know, your girl noticed everything. I don't talk about everything. You know, you don't have time to talk about everything, you know, so I noticed that, you know what I'm saying? I was like, and even in the article, it talked about how the Disney guy was part of it, and named some other people. I think the Rothschild, just a whole bunch, you know. And so, you know, it just, you know, because I mean, again, that's what I'm saying. This Illuminati just getting so bold with it, or maybe they're trying to make Illuminati a household name. You know, where it used to be where they were hiding. You know, maybe it's like, you know, Illuminati's like, we're not hiding no more. We're a household product. We make stars and we break them too, and they, you know, do some of the stuff to them as well. But anyway, interesting. But yeah, so I'm just like, oh, so Illuminati just out there promoting their stuff. You know what I'm saying? Promoting their museum, really. But you know, so that's why when we think about Disney, and then you hear the wave of Disney, past Disney character kids talking about they were molested, and then you seeing that Disney was tied into this Illuminati secret society masonry type thing. You know, you're like, You know, so it's like, you know, we know this stuff exists. That's the thing. You know, people trying, that's a lie, it don't exist. Quit lying, be quiet. You do. You know it exists. Some people just telling you it don't exist, maybe part of it. I'm trying to help cover up somebody that is part of it. But anyway, so yeah, so I'm like Illuminati. Excuse me. I'm just talking. I'm getting over cold. And anyway, so back to Illuminati. Oh, they even try to choke me out on the way. Illuminati. Anyway. Y'all know I'm a comedian, so I also make a joke out of stuff. But the stuff be real, y'all. But anyway, so I just wanted to highlight that. You know, I was just interesting. SNL, the masquerade ball, Illuminati masquerade ball. What was that all about? Whoa. To me, it's just something that needs to be mentioned. It's just, you know, and it's no take against Tiffany Haddish, no. So please don't nobody try to turn it, because I'm not really even focused on that part. I'm just focused on the whole thing that Illuminati is so bold with their stuff now that they literally just do stuff on TV. It sort of reminds me of, again, I like my bae, you know, but again, on one of those award shows when they had the Sun Child on, and I'm like, oh my gosh, you know. And now other people did videos and relating that to secret society, Illuminati type. So was it, you know, I don't know, was it baptism, the babies in or something? I don't know. You know, I'm not saying it. Don't be, hey, I'm just the messenger. Don't be, you know, no. You won't get mad at somebody, get mad at Illuminati. Not me. I'm just pointing the stuff out, you know, and I'm not the only one pointing it out, but, you know, some stuff that I could just see clearly, you know, because that's that prophetic spirit, you know, and something just felt a little eerie about that, you know, and like I said, well, especially as a comedian overall, period, we just see certain things that other people don't see, you know, and again, the comedic part is that I just find it hilarious that the Illuminati is not hiding no more. They don't know. Illuminati's like, we are here to stay. But I am glad with this sexual harassment type thing, they are pulling back the covers on that little sex stuff. Because, you know, that's a big part of the Illuminati secret society, masonry type thing. You know, molestation, rape, all that stuff, you know. So I am glad to see, at least with this Me Too movement, that we're pulling back the covers on that. And people are being more bold to stand up. Because even in my campaign and running for president and running for these different offices, I'm just like, this is so wrong that we are letting this group of people, this small group of people that want to run the world, control everything, bring all this havoc on people's lives. It's just like, this is wrong. We're letting them mistreat these people and they're getting away with it. And it's all about the money. They paying people off to be quiet and all this stuff. But you know, we all know God is real, whatever y'all thought, but God is real. And God has a season of pulling back covers and showing stuff. You know what I'm saying? But then with the Illuminati just being so bold, I'm just like, you know, usually when you get bold like that, you have things locked down that you don't mind showing off your stuff because you like, hey, I can do this. Ain't nobody gonna do nothing, you know. So that's the attitude it seems like the Illuminati has at this point, you know. And I'm like, really, Illuminati, you just gonna do initiations on Saturday Night Live? And you know, now Saturday Night Live comes on earlier too. I don't know, maybe it always came on early in your area, but you know, a lot of times here it used to come on till late at night, you know. But now it does have a time that now it comes on early. I'm like, even with the babies awake, you know, I'm like, with the kids still up. Remember the time they wouldn't show certain content until later on that night because they thinking the babies would be in bed by then, you know, so it'd be okay to show that stuff later at night and then try to keep it clean during the day. These people don't care no more. That's what I say, you better watch your kid and watch what your kid is watching. My take in it is, again, I care about people and I love people, and so I'm always just concerned about people. You know, I'm concerned about people's welfare. I'm concerned about, you know, I want to see everybody go after their goals and dreams. But, you know, I don't like seeing people hurt. I don't like seeing bad things happen to people. And, you know, this organization, you know, people that I've seen that team up with this organization, bad comes out of it. You know, I guess maybe at first it looks good. And some people are forced into it, you know. Some people, you know, are forced into it, blackmailed into it or whatever, you know. And that's when they pull the stunt. Blackmailers, when they pull the stunt on, maybe they'll record or find out something about you, or they make up some stuff about you and do like a fake Hollywood movie thing in your life and make it seem like you've done something you really didn't do. And they'll tell you, okay, well, we're going to tell people about this if you don't sign up with us. And I think, to me, it seems like the bigger thing be about the money. They want chunks of people money. They want your money. And if you're not willing to give them your money, then that's when they start bringing all these bad things happening in your life. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Bill Cosby. I mean, you know, if Bill did what he did, I don't know if he did or not. You know what I'm saying? Still my role model, Bill Cosby. But as far as in comedy, you know, because I do clean comedy. I like, you know, pretty much I did a lot of clean comedy. Majority's comedy. Pretty clean. When I say clean, I'm talking about without cursing and all stuff. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not putting people down who do curse or whatever. Do what you do. But with me being the type of comedian that I don't tend to do a lot of like cursing stuff like that, you know, Bill Cosby tends to be one of my role models, comedic role models. Now as far as we use Q, so I don't know, he did whatever, you know. Now some of the stuff he did come out and say he did sleep with it, so I don't know. But my thing is, whatever he had done, they've been on that. It's like the Harvey Weinstein thing. They've been on that. But see, either Bill made somebody mad or Harvey done made somebody mad, and then that's when they come after you. Either you was like, nope, you're not getting no more of my money. I'm going to do this, you know, with the Bill Cosby story pretty much was he was about to buy NBC. And so it's like, oh, really? Oh, you know, and without their help, without the Illuminati Secret Society, Masonry help, he didn't want that. He about to do his own thing. Oh, no, they don't want you doing your own. They want to try to control everything. That's the whole bigger piece. Matter of fact, it said when you get a certain point, you know, it said that when you get a certain point in your career, that they will come knocking at your door. They'll come, hey, you know, we want you. You'd be like the army. You'd be like, but I don't want you, you know, type thing. And don't get me wrong, you don't have to get involved in it, you know. Like I said, I've been around people like Kat and, you know, Cat Williams and other different folks where, you know, have decided they are not doing the Illuminati. You know, I don't know what was what past time, but I know right now they are not doing the Illuminati. And they're still alive and free, you know. It looks like the Illuminati tries to bring havoc on their life at times and try to make them look bad, but they keep going, you know. And so, you know, you have to stay prayed up. Also, know Cat Williams is a praying brother, you know, and so having God on your side, I mean, I'm telling you, it's a good thing. It's a real good thing. So again, you know, just that piece. Again, I'm just on SNL and the Illuminati masquerade ball on national TV, on just worldwide TV. What was that all about? And I know some of the other scholars and it's genius folks. I know the rest of them out there probably got videos out there on it, and you know, interested in hearing what they have to say too about it. But it's like, you know, because I don't know a lot. I mean, they know all the symbols and the details. You know, watch some of these videos and stuff. They be knowing it all, you know. But I'm just thinking the boldness that the Illuminati is getting at this point, that they are telling their own symbols and, you know, and things. I'm like, you know, and that's sort of scary though, you know, because maybe at least if they wanted to be hidden, you think, okay, you know, maybe that's a good thing that, you know, I don't know. But now for them to be so bold and just blatantly putting stuff out there and say, we here, what? Yes, we represent the Illuminati, you know, or whatever the signs be that they say. I am not the Illuminati, so don't be, I'm a comedian, I just do it to example of Illuminati saying we here to stay, okay? I mean, God army, that's what I'm in, God army, God's army. Jesus Christ, God's army. Christian, God's army. That's the army I'm in. So I guess I don't have a lot to say. It was just marveling, you know. Because y'all know me. If you follow me and keep up with all my videos, and please do, you know, sometimes I just, but with that one, it's just, you know, and y'all know I'm a praying sister, so I don't want to go beyond what I need to be saying about it, but I just thought it should be pointed out, you know. I just thought, did anybody else feel that? You know, and it's so interesting on how they'll do stuff, because, you know, those of us that can see through certain stuff, or God highlights stuff to us and be like, you know, for us it's like, you know, but for other people, they just so caught up on this. And I know they most definitely had us going with that we are happy about Tiffany Haddish being the first black female comedian to be on. But then also that made me wonder, is there some reasons why? Get my thinking cap on. Some of the other black females didn't want to go on. So that one takes you back to that maybe it's not per se that they didn't have the opportunity or that Lauren didn't offer it to them. But, sometimes you look at a deal or a contract and you be like, I'm good. Thank you, though. Thank you. That's my talk, when they're trying to invite you over late at night. Let's talk about your rap career. Let's talk about your comedy, girl. Bring a bathing suit. Yeah. We gonna go swimming. I'm like, to talk about well, we got to get in a pool. Why I got to put on a 2-piece bathing suit to talk about my rap? But anyway, so, just in the brainwashing of they had us so caught up in, and we are very happy for Tiffany. I'm very happy for Tiffany and everything that's going on good for Tiffany. I'm so happy for her. But I'm just saying how they throw us off and be doing other stuff. They say sometimes Trump be doing that too, be getting us focused on this little piece, and he doing all kind of other stuff behind the scenes. So we have to watch that. But I was just like, this is so eerie. Look at this. They having an Illuminati masquerade ball. They just putting it all out there. Lauren and Kane behind the mask. And I bet you there's some stories of Lauren. Don't get me wrong, Lauren. I wouldn't mind being on SNL, but I would have to screen out what I would do and not do, So I don't know, Lauren might get mad at me and be like, hell no. Because I'd be like, I'm not doing that. Nope, I'm not doing that. I'll do the political one, just let me be me, basically. I'm character enough, let me be me, Lauren, on SNL. But anyway, so again, so I just said that to say, as they will throw us off. So they had us, we're all cheering on Tiffany. And Tiffany was funny on that. Girl, you did a good job. And so Tiffany was doing good on there and everything that, we didn't even see how they snuck in a little Illuminati masquerade ball ritual on the side. See that? See how they do? Okay. I like my videos go too long. So anyway, I'm sort of speechless on it. I don't want to say the wrong thing. I don't know if there's a wrong thing to say. But for me, because I stay prayed up. And, I'm always like, anybody can see these videos. So I tell people with social media, you have to watch it. Because you got to remember, whatever you put out here, it's not just your family and friends or your fans. You got everybody that's going to be watching. When I look at stuff, people from the other countries are watching my stuff, so I always, and then just having a contentment with myself, with God above. I want to make sure whatever I'm saying, I'm feeling content, with it. I don't want to make false accusation. I don't want to, be saying stuff that, God ain't cool with me saying, So, but some was just so eerie about, oh my gosh, did you feel it? Let me know if you felt that too. And for all y'all haters and all y'all, oh, that's just whatever. Well, then this video is not for you. Everything is not for you. But for those of us that know Illuminati is real, they got a museum here, y'all. I just told you they got a museum down the street. Because some people, they just don't believe, But yet they let these people with all this money brainwash them. That's what you got to understand. Is that, in Hollywood, it's a brainwash. They pay people to be there. They pay crowds. They pay for it to look like there's a crowd. That's why when people be talking about, oh my God, you see how they paid for them to be popular because they paid for people to post. I think the worst thing is arguing. Well, I don't really even argue. Let people think what they want to think. I give them that right and freedom. But to deal with someone that believes and is brainwashed with everything that, the people that have the money to brainwash our society puts out there and do. Because, their proof is what mainstream has told them. And they don't realize that mainstream has been bought by the Rothschilds and Illuminati folks. All right. Well, Illuminati, hey. I'm just saying you done got bold. Bolder, maybe. Maybe you already been bold. I mean, for people that sign up for that, that's your business. Illuminati, who people you recruit, and I know your theory probably would be like, hey, they want to do this, they signed up for this, so that, right. So I ain't knocking you. Do you, Illuminati? But, I am on the side of pointing out and educating folks about, look at this stuff, and also I think to help people that, that is their choice if they want to sign up with the Illuminati. Right. It's their choice, but, but just to inform people and, the other side that you have to watch it. It doesn't look like it's a good organization to be signing up with. No pun intended, Illuminati, but okay, well, let me give y'all my social media stuff. So you can watch more videos of me on YouTube, Michelle Hope Walker Speaks. Instagram, my Instagram is Michelle Hope Walker Speaks. My Facebook is Michelle Hope Walker Speaks, period. Listen. Twitter is at Hope_Speaks. Let's see. Yeah. And so interesting, just so interesting. I don't know. I just find myself just. And I know the geniuses in the society, and as I talk about, out of 100% of people, 80% of people are brainwashed and just do whatever the Illuminati brainwashed, bought out society tells them to, and media tells them to. 20% of us think, now I'm not saying the 20% don't still do some of the stuff too, or, get caught up in, some, we were born into it. Sometimes it's hard to not get caught in some of this stuff, but we at least think, and, we think and we know, oh, I'm buying into this crap. We know we're buying, because unfortunately, sadly, some of the 80%, they don't even have a clue. They don't understand that all this stuff is bought and used to brainwash them. Bless their hearts. But so I know the 20% of you that the genius, you relate, it's even a feeling when I talk about it. I'm just like, but I felt like I need to mention it, and the part that I like just keep over and over saying is that was bold. And what did, and so some of y'all, Illuminati experts that study and research Illuminati and know ins and outs, the signs and what all they do and all. I'm curious, what did that mean? On SNL, Saturday Night Live, on them having Illuminati masquerade ball. Was it initiation? Was it recruiting folks? And I'm sure that every little thing that went on in there meant something, I like to hear it, Anyway, so I'm your girl, Michelle Hope Walker, Information, telling you, it's deep. I know I may give it in a little personality type way. I have a great personality. And I'm a character, I know I am. But anyway, so, that's one of the key things that just really stood out to me. I didn't want to talk about it too early and soon. I wanted to make sure Tiffany Haddish got her shine. But, I just thought it needed to be mentioned. The Illuminati literally did their masquerade ball on, like, just for the world to see. And man, let me hurry up say this point. And it's interesting because Prodigy was pulling the covers back, meaning giving out information and talking about that secret society, Illuminati, and their masquerade balls, how they had these sex parties and how they rape people and do all this other and sacrifices and all this stuff. But it almost seemed like when you look at the masquerade ball, they almost sort of make it fun, like, like Prodigy was paying honor to Illuminati for the masquerade ball. He wasn't paying no honor. He was pulling back the covers. So you have to watch it, and even when you tell off on Illuminati and the little dirt they do, they know how to spin it around. And again, they're paying people to spin this stuff around and make, oh my gosh, this is fun. Look at the masquerade ball theater play. Oh my gosh, and they play with it. And I'm like, I thank God for knowledge. I do. I thank God for discernment. to. Okay, y'all. All right, so I'm your girl, Michelle Hope Walker. Stay tuned and keep watching all these other wonderful videos. God bless.